Verona at the Three Bridges.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the... That's it! Very good! Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Accio!
That's it!
Let us see this. There we go.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio!
Nicely done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. Yes!
Accio!
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Brilliant! Watch this. Phew. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and...
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world, but it never seemed intimidating.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much. I remember the fact, and then it just met.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention, I must admit, however.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so
A word,
inclined.
if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I
You
did.
know it won't work on
I trust your first charms.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't...
What charm is there in the expect? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Ona. Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly...
I've been fortunate.
My brother William would tell you not to... Well, better see to my child.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack.
Accio.
The Minister of Boot or the Minister of Flack.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't.
Accio.
It's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Leviosa!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Protego! Stupid one.
Complicates things.
Leviosa!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Leviosa.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things. I demand excellence from a classroom duel.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps, again, well done today. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking in, you just have to be clever.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you Praxia mole?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate a duel.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Come on. Leviosa. Accio. Potato.
Like a winner. Leviosa. Expulso.
Stupefy. There goes Accio. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Is that all you've got?
Expulso.
Potato. Accio.
I'm the one.
Leviosa.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. Again, congratulations on your first crossed one. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to be... In that regard...
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign you... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp...
I've never heard of a spellcraft before.
A spellcraft is a... I shall explain more about...
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people... Mr. Ollivander, I would trust no...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending...
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one... She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle. No time to waste.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken...
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have a...
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand. Such experience...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why am...
They are meant to give you first-hand... Good luck, and I shall see...
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around base. Let us give the old mending charm a try. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movement.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Professor Hecat is intimidating, but then she has a serious subject to deal with.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
And have you seen how these
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Cloud. You never...
Revelio. Levioso.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogsmeade if I could.
Obviously, that's when everything changed. That's absurd. You could pick any point in history.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
All I have at home are brothers. I thought sharing a room with girls was time. Goodness, it's gallery class.
Obviously, that's when everything changed. That's absurd.
Revelio. Professor, do you have time?
I always have time for my...
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my... An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own. Some in the teaching field, if one cannot fathom...
And that's why you teach the way...
Precisely.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Had I received a more... Enough about my student days.
I'll do my best.
You are most welcome.
Accio.
I tried.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of the market.
Oh, I wish I could spend all day in
I was a late bloomer.
Lumos.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for
Revelio.
Try for a thought with you over my head.
My family hasn't got to them.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I haven't met any of
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio.
Have you been in any other commoners? I'd love to know what it's like.
Revelio.
Madame Kagao is certainly strict. I thought flying was supposed to be fun. Everyone knows your darling.
Lenora, I solved the mystery.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the painting.
All very logical. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio! Levioso! Revelio.
Was it half a bottle of flabbergasted leech stirred with clockwork?
Revelio.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. You might recall. And now I've taken to creating my own. My arms get so but I must have confused.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the... I collect the books. Our meat told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she's perhaps you?
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that...
Oh, to be...
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate... If you...
Revelio.
Our families have been friends for centuries.
Why would Black want to be headmaster? Perhaps something at Azkaban.
If only Black had the power to choose the other professors to...